Hey guys, so today I have a new subscription box to show you that I haven't had before, and this one is called A Box of Stories. Obviously it is the horror version because it's me, and apparently the horror version isn't just available to everybody, it is kind of like an invite only sort of thing. So they have opened that up to you guys, which is amazing. So it's a bi-monthly box, you get it every 2 months, and if you order it now, the first box will be the 1st of June. You also get a free horror tote bag with your first purchase, which is so cool. And if you use the code LunaHorrorBox, which I will put here, you get free lifetime shipping. They also say you can cancel at any time if you want, and if you don't like it, which I feel like I've never heard before, you can actually, like, depending on terms and conditions, you can return it, which I feel like is insane. Usually with like mystery boxes and surprise boxes, you cannot return them, so I feel like that is really cool. So yeah, we are going to open this and see what is in here. I will put all of the prices that I know, all of the links, information, everything down below for them. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like. It says 77 million books are destroyed in the UK every year. 83% of those books are pulped before they've been read. We want to save these amazing books from being lost in time forever, so thank you for helping us on our mission. So that is really cool. And then we have a little envelope at the top, so let's have a look in here first. Okay, so just some little kind of bits. So the first thing we have is a little magnet, and it says, "I told you they were real." That's giving vampire vibes or something to me for some reason, but yeah, just a cute little fridge magnet. I told you they were real. Then we have a little bookmark that says folklore, and then horror, a box of stories on the back. I don't know if that's maybe the theme for the box, folklore, or if it's just a general kind of spooky bookmark, but it is very cute though. I'm assuming maybe they do a different one of those each time. And then we have kind of like a big button pin badge, and it says slightly sinister with a bat design. And then we get to our first book. So this one is called Schrader's Chord. That's, I assume, how you pronounce that, by Scott Leeds. A powerful new voice in horror, don't miss it. So it looks like a record with a little skull with headphones in the middle. And I will read the back for you as well. So it says, after his estranged father's mysterious death, Charlie returns to Seattle to help with the funeral. There he discovers his father left him 2 parting gifts, the keys to the family record store and a strange black case containing 4 ancient records that, according to legend, can open a gate to the land of the dead. When Charlie, his sister, and their 2 friends play the records, they unwittingly open a floodgate of unspeakable horror. As the darkness descends, they are stalked by a relentless, malevolent force and see the dead everywhere they turn. With time running out, the only person who can help them is Charlie's resurrected father, who knows firsthand the awesome power the records have unleashed. But can they close the gate and silence Schrader's Chord before it's too late? That sounds pretty amazing to me. I'm not a huge reader, I'm not gonna lie. I do collect like macabre, hardback pretty books, but I don't generally read actual books. But I feel like that's kind of drawing me in a little bit. I might actually read this one. So yeah, that is our first one. It's also a first edition as well, which is really cool. I didn't know that. I was just checking the inside here. It is a first edition. Yeah, I'll probably give that a read. So that is our first book that we have. Then next I have another little envelope. It says, please do not bend. So let's open this one. Okay, I think these are just kind of 2 little art prints. So I will take these clips off the top and I'll read that in a second. But this is the first one. We have a beautiful snaky kind of mermaid, like a Medusa mermaid. Very, very pretty. And then we have this creepy sort of Mothman looking guy. So that is the 2 art prints that we got. very cool if you collect prints. And it says the Adsi is a vampire creature in Nigerian folklore. It transforms into a firefly or a small insect to slip into homes and feed on its victim's blood. If captured, it reverts to human form, becoming even more dangerous with powerful magic that brings misfortune, illness, or death. Often linked to witchcraft, deception, and trickery, those suspected of being one are feared and shunned. They both say that, so I think that is about this one. So that is those little art prints. Then we have a little tea. So this says Tea People Morning Passion Fruit Exotic Fruit Blend. So just a cute little fruit tea to have while you're reading your books. Then we have 2 more books. So this one does come with a letter from the author, and this one is called Natural Beauty. Now when I first saw this, I did think, why have they put like weird beauty book in a horror box? But it is actually a horror book. So it says Natural Beauty, Wellness Refined, Sinister and Entertaining, Darkly Absurd and Hilarious. So this is kind of like a comedy sort of horror book. Again, I will read the back to you. So it says, our narrator is a skilled pianist taught to play by her mother and father who fled China in the wake of the Cultural Revolution. But when an accident leaves her parents debilitated, she abandons her future to work at a high-end beauty and wellness store. Holistic is known for its remarkable products and procedures, and her new job affords her entry into an unimaginable world of privilege. She becomes transfixed by Helen, the niece of Holistic's charismatic owner, and the two strike up a friendship that hazily veers into more. All the while, our narrator is plied with products that slim her thighs, smooth her skin, and lighten her hair, but beneath these creams and tinctures lies something much darker. It says a meditation on how horror can lurk beneath the surface of even the most porous skin. A propulsive, captivating read pulled me in. It's a world like a fever dream. So yeah, a creepy little kind of beauty themed horror. I wouldn't say that this one speaks to me as much as the record one does, honestly, but again, I might give it a try if I really like that one. We do have a little letter from the author. I'll just hold this up in case you want to read it, because I don't want to bore you all with reading so much on this. But this is what the little letter says, in case you do want to pause and read. And then the last thing we have in the box is another book called Where the Dead Brides Gather. Very creepy, also very pretty. I like this kind of matte and shiny front that it's got going on. So this one says, Batter, a young girl tormented by nightmares, wakes up one night to find herself standing sentinel before her cousin's door. Her cousin is to get married the next morning, but only if she can escape the murderous attack of a ghost bride who used to be engaged to her groom. A supernatural possession helps Batter battle and vanquish the vengeful ghost bride, and following a botched exorcism, she is transported to Ibajala, the realm of dead brides. There, she receives secret powers to fight malevolent ghost brides before being sent back to the human realm, where she must learn to harness her new abilities as she strives to protect those she loves. A powerful tale of possession, malevolent ghosts, family tensions, secrets, and murder. So, does sound very creepy. Also maybe sounds a little tiny bit confusing, honestly. I think personally the first book speaks to me the most, then this one, and then the beauty one. So I will read that one first and see how we go. But again, sounds pretty amazing. Super pretty book as well. Again, another first edition, which is really cool. I did check the Natural Beauty one and I didn't see that it was a first edition, so I'm not 100% on that one. But to get 2 first editions in one box is great. And yeah, that was everything that we got in a box of stories. So I will quickly grab it all and show you it all together at once. So we had our 3 books, Schrader's Cord, Natural Beauty, with the little letter as well from the author on that one, and Where the Dead Brides Gather. So that is the main part of the box, I would say. Then we have our cute little folklore bookmark. Obviously that wasn't the theme for the box, it is just a different one you must get every time or something. We have our slightly sinister little button pin badge. I told you they were real magnet. Our little passion fruit exotic blend tea. and then our 2 super pretty art prints as well. So this was everything in the box of stories horror box this time. I think that this was really cute. The price for this one to the UK, the plus version, is £29.94, so I think that is a great deal personally. You're getting 3 books, a magnet, a pin, a tea, a letter, some art prints for £29 every couple of months. I feel like that is really fun if books are what you're into, to find new authors and stuff like that. But yeah, you'll have to let me know what you thought of this one down in the comments anyway, and I'll put all of the information for them in the description in case you want to go and check them out, the links, the codes, the prices, all of that stuff. Thank you so much to them for sending this to me. It was really nice, I really enjoyed it, and for opening up the horror part of it to my subscribers as well, which of course we love over here. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.